At our last Activate, we focused on the workplace. We introduced a little bit of an ontology of how we think about the platform advantage in Q-SYS, and invite everybody as you might gravitate towards an application solution, think about the whole space and how that holistic experience is manifesting itself in the customer. At that Activate, we introduced Room Suite Modular System. This was our first foray into truly scalable and simplified solutions for the collaboration space. This was our first system that didn't require any Q-SYS Designer software whatsoever. And again, like the trade-off of that open canvas that Designer offers came in the form of simplicity, speed of deployment, and all the other things that come along with not having to rethink every room. Like this was definitely designed for scale and a similar type of room. And quite frankly, this was the first step in our effort to fill out our full collaboration spectrum. More to come on that. A major theme behind a lot of what we talked about was, in fact, simplicity and scale, and that theme is going to be quite pervasive in kind of the ethos of what we're going to be rolling out over the next couple of years with Q-SYS, as we make Q-SYS wider, more available, easier to scale, and in fact, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today.
Yeah, Patrick mentioned simplicity and scale, and obviously we're talking about video. So let's talk about, first of all, what we're doing with video now before we talk about what we're about to do with video. Right now, if you're using video inside the Q-SYS world, then you're probably doing it with the NV Series, where you are encoding your video locally and then sending it to an output, probably in a collaboration space like this. That might be a meeting room, it could be a boardroom, something like a lecture hall, anytime you are just trying to get your presentation material in front of an audience. And because of that, because our video focus is really in that collaboration space, all of our devices are designed with that in mind. With the number of channels in and out on the devices, the color space that we're using, even things just like the other features that are on that device are all intended for this area. And that makes them very useful there, and they've been very successful. But that does not mean that those are the proper devices when you start scaling that into a larger world outside of that collaboration space. So today we're going to start talking about larger areas, things like hospitality and entertainment venues, where you have tons of video outputs, and dozens or hundreds. Think about things like casinos or restaurants or transportation, where maybe you have digital signage that needs to be delivered to hundreds of displays across an entire campus. Using the NV series that we have now might not be the correct choice for that, just because of the way those devices were designed. So we're going to see this focus on simplicity and scaling. And that does manifest in the way the devices themselves are designed, but you're really going to see it manifest the way that the software allows you to program these in very, very efficient ways. We're very excited about this.
With that, let's not stand on ceremony. Let's introduce you to a new way to Q-SYS with video and mass scalability, mass deployment in mind, all while working in a native platform, not beside it. I'm proud to introduce you to the NVM Series Video Network endpoints.
NV, Network Video. M here stands for MediaCast. MediaCast is a way that we transport video already, if you may be familiar, inside Q-SYS, but it's different than the shift codec we were using in the NV series. This is going to serve us in a slightly different world here.